It's a bad day for music lovers with the shock news that Splendour in the Grass will not go ahead this year despite a huge lineup of artists already locked in.
Kylie Minogue, Arcade Fire, Tones and I. Just some of the exciting acts you'll be unable to see this July because live music is cactus in this country.
That's definitely the feeling in Australia right now after today's shocking news that this year there will be neither Splendour nor Grass.
Today it was announced officially that Splendour in the Grass is cancelled for 2024.
We know there were many fans excited for this year's lineup and all the great artists planning to join us, but due to unexpected events, we'll be taking the year off.
The announcement comes just 2 weeks after the lineup was announced, coming as a huge blow to both the industry and festival fans.
So I was not expecting this today.
This was kind of Australia's last straw to get the festival game right.
I am getting emotional about it, to be honest, because it feels like an end of an era.
My reaction when I heard Splendour was cancelled was just complete utter devastation. This festival was so much more than just a music festival. This was so much more than just a party to go and see artists at. This was an icon, a staple.
Splendour is one of the biggest music festivals in the country. Since its launch in 2001, the 3-day concert party has attracted huge acts, both international and local. But these past years, it's struggled. The pandemic led to no festival in 2020 or 2021, and when it returned in 2022, torrential rain forced them to cancel the first day, causing drawcard gorillas to pull out. Last year, the Lizzo headlining festival failed to sell out.
I'm refusing to believe it's the end of Splendour. That festival is so steeped in tradition, so steeped in such an incredible history.
But it's not just Splendour. Poor ticket sales forced regional fest Groove and the Moo to cancel 2 weeks after announcing its lineup. Falls Festival has spent the last 5 years either cancelled or relocated due to a combination of COVID, fire danger and a location dispute. And Tassie's Dark Mofo has also taken the year off due to rising costs.
The real urgency, I think, for me is making sure that Australian fans understand what a dire state we're in at the moment in terms of the live industry and how hard it is for artists to perform live. And the number one thing you can do to support the scene is spend that little bit that you've got on supporting music in this country.
So is this just a run of bad fortune or a real sign that live music is in crisis?
Not a good time to be a festival goer in Australia. Everything's getting cancelled.
Or a live musician.
Well, or a live musician. And I think that kind of maybe gets to the root of the problem. I think costs are so high, which is, I think post-COVID, we're still seeing the effect of it now. To tour like a musical outfit to Australia is really kind of expensive. And I think it's kind of black and white. I think as well, maybe there's a bit of blame here on the Splendour organisers. I love you. I do stand up at your festival every year. Please book me again. But
Another plug.
Yeah, I'm going crazy. But maybe they missed the mark with booking Kylie as the main headliner. Like I remember I was looking today at 2011 Splendour, and I think we've got the lineups here in. You see that they had Kanye, Coldplay, Jane's Addiction, Pulp, Modest Mouse. The Mars Volta is so far down. If you kind of compare, I don't know if is the depth of the lineup. Arcade Fire are one of my favourite bands, but I just don't know if they're going to shift the units.
So there's people on the seventh line there who would probably be top line now.
Yeah.
But I don't know you can blame the organisers for that. And that's no disrespect to those artists, by the way. But there just aren't that many enormous acts now.
Yes.
Like our culture is so... there's Taylor Swift. She's not doing the festival.
You sound like Georgie Tunney, careful.
Okay. There's what? There's Ed Sheeran. There's Harry Styles. They've done their... Do you know what I mean? Who's the equivalent of Coldplay now? Who's the equivalent of Kanye now? It's sort of like culture is so fractured that it's very hard... if you notice that thing whenever the Emmys happens...
Yeah.
If you're being honest with yourself, everyone I know, they look at the list of nominations for the Emmys, and they don't know any of the shows.
Yeah.
It's just hard to put together a bill now where everyone knows that person.
I think for a festival like that, it needs the depth in the lineup that's going to hit for everyone. But it's so hard, like you said, because it's so fractured to hit what everyone specifically wants in their taste.
Kylie was that, right?
Yeah, but I think Kylie fans don't want to go camp for 4 days in the mud. Do you know what I mean?
How did Lizzo not sell out?
Well, I think there's quite a few they increased capacity to try to kind of recoup from the disaster of the year before with the mud.
Lizzo kind of makes my point because she's big, but it's not. We're not in the days of Madonna. You know what I mean? We're not. We just don't have that ananymore. Taylor Swift was like the biggest aberration in that.
I don't like camping, so good riddance.
Do you think it all started when Big Day...
No, the camping sucks. I agree. The camping's no good.
When Big Day Out went under, I feel like that's when it really started, because like they were the days where you saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Silverchair and...
We all sound old.
No, Nick.
No. We're just getting older.
No, Nick.
I don't think that's right. I think if you were right, that would have sold out.
Anyway, guys.
Yeah, all right.